13 cheerleaders, 1 basketball manager, and 8 players to celebrate. First, we would like to acknowledge the visiting seniors from our visitors night from Hatboro Horsham High School and congratulate them on all their hard work. Ethan Marquis, Ryan Smith, Brian Davis, and Sean McHugh. Congratulations, Hatboro Horsham seniors. Now the winners down. We start with our senior cheerleaders. Sophia Well. Sophia is being escorted by her mother Amy and father Sonny. She is a captain and top girl who has been cheering for 10 years. After graduation, she plans on attending a 4-year university. Sophia Well. Consuelo Torres. Consuelo is being escorted by her mother Maria. She is a captain and a top girl and has been cheering for 11 years. After graduation, she plans on attending a 4-year university for nursing. Consuelo Torres. Jalen Davis. Jalen is being escorted by her mother Tatiana and her father Jeremiah. She is a captain and main base, has been cheering for 7 years. After graduation, she plans on attending a 4-year university for nursing. That's Jalen Davis. Alyssa Manda. Alyssa is being escorted by her mother Tiffany and her father Greg. She is a base and has been cheering for 7 years. After graduation, she plans to attend Penn State University and study forensic science. Alyssa Manda. Mackenzie Harris. Mackenzie is being escorted by her mother Maria and her father Jason. She is a base and has been cheering for 7 years. After graduation, she plans to attend a 4-year college. Mackenzie Harris. Jalen Applegate. Jalen is being escorted by her mother Elise, father Ted, siblings Jackson and Nina. She is a base and has been cheering for 6 years. After graduation, she plans to attend university and study radiology. Jalen Applegate. Abby Applegate. Abby is being escorted by her mother Elise, father Ted, siblings Jackson and Nina. She is a base and has been cheering for 6 years. After she graduates, she plans to attend university to study radiology. Abby Applegate. Jocelyn Applegate. Jocelyn is being escorted by her mother Elise, father Ted, and siblings Jackson and Leah. She is a back spot and has been cheering for 6 years. After graduation, she plans to attend a 2-year trade school and join a trade. Jocelyn Applegate. Michaela Dellison. Michaela is being escorted by her mother Tiffany and by her father Bob. She is a flyer and has been cheering for 12 years. After graduation, she plans to attend DeSales University to study nursing. Michaela Dellison. Gabrielle Herrera Sanchez. Gabrielle is being escorted by her mother Donna, her father Samuel, and her sisters Angelique and Carlita. She is a back spot and has been cheering for 2 years. After graduation, Gabrielle plans on attending a 4-year university. Gabrielle Herrera Sanchez. Gianna Angel. Gianna is being escorted by her mother Amy, father Joel, two sisters, Marley and Kaylee. She is a base and has been sharing for 8 years. After graduation, she plans on attending Missouri University to study psychology. Gianna Angel. Ali Rolanda. Ali is being escorted by her mother Holly, father Christopher. She is a back spot and has been cheering for 12 years. After graduation, Ali plans on attending a 4-year university to pursue nursing. Ali Rolanda. Gabe Jones. Gabe is being escorted by teammates Sophia Wong and Gabby Herrera Sanchez. He is a back spot and has been cheering for 3 years. After graduation, Gabe plans on attending a 4-year university to pursue a career in nursing. Gabe Jones. Now let us stand for all our senior cheerleaders. Next up, our senior basketball manager, Ethan Wesley. Ethan is being escorted by his mother and father. Ethan has been the basketball manager for an impressive 6 years. Grades 7 through 12. Ethan would like to thank his family for always loving and encouraging him. He would also like to thank all of his coaches, his entire team, for the camaraderie and support for the past 3 years. Ethan has truly loved being a part of the team and his family for all the fun memories that have been made. Go Panthers, Ethan Trusty. And now our senior basketball players. Number 23, Ian Berkey. Ian is being escorted by his mother Andrea and his father Chuck, brothers Tyler and Blake. Ian has played 3 years of undergrad basketball, led his sophomore year. Ian would like to thank his family and their grandparents for supporting him at all the sporting events. He also wants to thank his coaches and teammates for all they've given him over the past 4 years. After graduation, Ian plans on attending 4-year university to study business and continue to play football at the college level. Ian Berkey. Number 30, Colin Fico. Colin is being escorted by his mother Mary, father Rich. Colin has played varsity basketball for the last 3 years, which shows in the varsity team captain this year. Colin would like to thank his mom and dad, the coaches, and fellow team members for the great run. After graduation, Colin plans to attend a 4-year university. Colin Fico. Number 13, Bruce Weeder. Drew is escorted by his mother Melissa, father Bob, brother Derek. Drew has played professional basketball all 4 years in high school. Drew would like to thank the coaches for their time, energy, and commitment to coaching him over the past years. He would like to thank his teammates for all the memories, always a good time. Finally, we would like to thank his family for always supporting him through years of Team X, St. Izzy Winters and basketball. I always appreciate and encourage him to pursue whatever dream he had. After graduation, he plans to attend the University of Scranton, majoring in finance and accounting. Drew Sweeter. Number 10, Kevin Rushrush. Kevin is being escorted by his mother Kendra, his father Brad, and his sisters Casey and Emily. Kevin has played basketball all 4 years and was a letter winner last year. Kevin would like to thank his family for supporting him since he was 5 and picked up his first basketball. After graduation, Kevin either Villanova, Penn State, or Westchester could major in business. Also, today is Gavin's birthday. Gavin Bushrush. Number 25, Jackson Torres. Jackson is being escorted by his mother, Mel, his father, Dax, his triplet siblings, Silas and Sydney, and his little sister, Leila. Jackson has been a part of the program for the past 4 years and has served as captain this year. Jackson's favorite memory is an electrifying team win and his first game back this year after overcoming a severe ankle injury. Jackson would like to thank his mom and dad for always supporting him, along with his coaches and teammates. He would also like to extend a big thank you to the training staff for helping with his recovery so he can get back to the court his senior year. After graduation, Jackson plans on attending the Warrior University majoring in mechanical engineering. Jackson Torres. Number 1, Matt Thomas. Matt is being escorted by his mother, Julia. Matt has played for Villanova basketball for 3 years, the last 2 of which were on Varsity. Matt would like to thank his parents and siblings for helping him stay dedicated and motivated. After graduation, Matt plans on attending a 4-year university and play college level football. Matt Thomas. Number 24, R.J. Rico. R.J. is being escorted by his mother, Mary, father, Rich. R.J. has enjoyed playing varsity basketball for the last 3 years. R.J. wanted to thank his mom and dad, the coaches and fellow team members for a great 4 years of playing for town basketball. After graduation, R.J. plans to attend a 4-year university. R.J. Pico. Number 5, Sam Williams. Sam is being escorted by his mother, Mel, his father, Mark, and his sister, Steve. Sam has been a varsity starter for all 4 years of high school and was chosen by his teammates to be captain the past 2 years. Sam would like to thank God for giving him the opportunity to wake up every day and doing the most for giving him the confidence and a worry-free mindset to meet the divine plan. Sam would also like to thank his parents for being willing to support him in any path he chooses. After graduation, Sam plans to attend the University of Pittsburgh, majoring in biology, followed by middle school to pursue a career as an orthodontist. Sam Wilkin. How about a nice hit for your senior basketball players? And a final round of applause for all of our equipment and cheerleaders and basketball athletes. Thank you, everyone, for participating in our senior night for 2025. Congratulations to all the seniors and the parents as well. What a job well done. After the final photos, we'll get to a team warm-up for both teams and get into tonight's contest, Senior Night Contest, Wavertown and Hatboro Horsham.
Good afternoon, Panther basketball fans, and welcome to tonight's home matchup. Today we have the Quakertown Panthers versus the Hatboro Horsham Hatters. Quakertown played Hatboro Horsham earlier in this season and dropped that game 48-41. Panthers had a lot of players missing that game, though, so we'll see what happens tonight on senior night. Panthers currently are 3-13, looking to add a win to that. And as we start tonight, we would like to thank our game day sponsor, Mercatino Italiano, located in the Trainer Corner Shopping Center. Mercatino Italiano offers a wide selection of imported goods and products, as well as items from local vendors. It is a great place to explore the taste of Italy and enjoy its selection of meats, cheeses, homemade, ready-to-eat meals, and so much more. Visit us to see what we have to offer, feature products, and exciting events. Been there a couple times, Dalton. Love that place.
Definitely some of my favorite food. I strongly recommend going out, maybe even tomorrow, right after all this kabuggle. Go get yourself some Mercatino Italiano.
Get a nice cinnamon pull-apart. That's
and
what I get.
It's pretty cheap food, too.
Very good food as well.
Worth the price.
And here are tonight's starting lineups. of this game, we'd like to thank you all for tuning in. And some quick updates about injuries. Matt Thomas, he has been ruled out for the season.
On some good news, though, Matt Thomas actually was told by the doctors that he might be available for Upper Dublin, which is our next home game, which is some exciting news. Upper Dublin, a very good team.
Quakertown with their starting 5 out, all seniors on senior night, as it should be.
And
Most of these players, it's not their first senior night.
Quakertown looking for a little bit of a different outcome compared to their last game against Hatboro Horsham, losing 41-48.
Aiden Bergey's going to go for the tip-off against Kenny Lutz. And it looks like Panthers are going to win it. Bergey gets it to Wilkin. Sam Wilkin dribbling around, gets a screen from Jackson Torres. He drives in, and he gets the layup. Early 2 points for Sam Wilkin, who's had himself a stellar season so far this year.
And Hatboro Horsham, not a known team in their interior defense, so something that Quakertown can definitely take advantage of early on in the game.
Kenny Lutz swings it over. Ryan Smith gives it to Brad Davis. Back to Lutz with it now. Shane Phillips passes it away. This three-point shot is no good. Way over the board there for Jaden Thompson as it's rebounded by Gavin Mushrush.
And starting off early for Hatboro Horsham, a very well three-point team. They make most of their points from beyond the arc, so something to look forward.
Jackson Torres with it now as he gives it off to Mushrush. Mushrush passes to Bergey. He's in trouble as it's taken away by Kenny Lutz. One-on-one with Torres. Torres, they're going to get him for a foul. No made layup, so it's only 2 foul shots, but a breakaway there and a good play by Kenny Lutz.
And wait for Jackson Torres to stay with the play despite the turnover.
2 shots here as Hatboro Horsham's looking to put their first points up on the board. Lutz's first shot is up and no good as it rims out.
And something else to Quakertown's advantage, the entire season they've really been struggling with their boards. But Hatboro Horsham being a smaller team, hopefully able to take advantage of that and pick up a few boards. As, speaking of it, Hatboro Horsham gets the offensive rebound.
Lutz's shot was no good, but it was rebounded. Shane Phillips put it back in. Sam Wilkin trying to take it up the court, but some hard-pressed defense from Hatboro Horsham, something that has stuffed the Panthers so far this year as he gets it to Bergey, who gives it to R.J. Fico. Looking inside as nobody as he gives it off to Bergey. Gavin Mushrush now with it as he's going to give it right back to Bergey. Passes it off. R.J. Fico has it now, who gives it to Wilkin. Wilkin to Torres in the corner. Torres driving. Passes it back out. R.J. Fico, shot fake, gives it over to Torres. And back to Wilkin. Panthers can't seem to find anything to do right here as Bergey has it. He's going to give it off to Fico, over to Mushrush. Wilkin inside, working on a smaller defender. A little bit of a mismatch. The jump shot, no good. As a good board, Jackson Torres. Is this going to be a jump ball? And there's a little bit of pushing and shoving going on there down there early in this game. It's going to be a Hatboro Horsham ball, as in for them. Number 14. Number 4, Ryan Smith taking it up the court here now. Gives it over. Kenny Lutz has it. Over to Shane Phillips. In the corner, wide open 3 for Jaden Thompson. It's no good again. And it's going to go off Quakertown.
And Jaden Thompson, usually a good three-pointer for Hatboro Horsham, just not able to hit his first 2 shots of the game.
Ball was clearly off of Hatboro Horsham there, but the referees did not see it. It's going to be their ball. Ryan Smith trying to work as he gets it over to Kenny Lutz. He gets it over to Jaden Thompson. They're going to get a push on Gavin Mushrush there. First foul of the day for Mushrush. Inbounding it is Ryan Smith. Gets it over. Shane Phillips has it now. Back over. The three-pointer is no good. Ryan Smith misses. It goes off of multiple players, and it's picked up. No travel is called as it looks like a fumble. Almost looked like we were playing football for a second as the Panthers come away with it. Sam Wilkin now looking to make a move on the smaller defender. He's going to go up, and they're going to get the foul.
And a big aggression play there. Even Berge pushing at the end there, but Quakertown's going to keep the ball here, and let's see if they can do anything with it.
Again, tensions flaring a little bit as Berge pushing his defender after getting the ball. Gets it Sam Wilkin for three. No good off the front of the rim.
And
Rebounded
a little bit
Shane
of contact
Phillips.
there.
Taking it up the court. In the corner with it. Gives it over to Lutz. Lutz, Jaden Thompson. Thompson's going to trip, but they're going to get Sam Wilkin for a foul. Hear the chants coming from the JV team of Hatboro Horsham, who took down our Panthers earlier today. Ryan Smith taking it over, gives it to Kenny Lutz. Lutz driving. He doesn't go up with it, though. Jaden Thompson, shot fake, gets it into his man, and the layup is good. Points there by Shane Phillips.
And Quakertown needs to stay aggressive here, but pass the ball.
Sam Wilkin looking for something, doesn't have much. It's going to be tipped, but it's going to be Quakertown ball. Ryan Smith not happy with something, not sure what, but Gavin Mushrush got it back. Gives it over to Berge. Berge looking for a man. He gets it to Torres. Torres wide open three. He doesn't shoot. Wilkin trying to make a move on Jaden Thompson, but he can't. Torres for three. No good. And it's going to go off of Hatboro Horsham. It's going to be Quakertown ball under the net.
And Jackson Torres looks to like the pressure maybe on that three-pointer. Questionable shot, but Quakertown able to get the ball back and hopefully get something done.
Wilkin trying to get it in as he gets it over to Mushrush at the top. Into Torres, wide open, and the jumper's good. Jackson Torres, his first points of the night.
And Jackson Torres was practicing that shot in the pregame. Good to see him lay one down there.
Kenny Lutz trying to move on RJ Fico, but Fico playing good defense. Gets it over to Ryan Smith, gives it Shane Phillips for three. It's good.
And a whistle's blown here.
It looks like Shane Phillips is going to be called for a foul there. But the basket still counts as Jaden Thompson playing some very aggressive defense.
And looks like a tee on both players, Sam Wilkin and Jaden Thompson there. Double tech.
Things are starting to go south here. Only 5 minutes into the game, we've already got a technical issue to two players.
And there's been a lot of aggression early on. You can tell both teams playing hard.
Quakertown really wants to win this game as you hear the referees talking to Thompson and Wilkin. In for Berge comes Colin Fico, and in for Sam Wilkin comes Drew Sweeter.
And haven't seen much of Drew Sweeter this year, but a great dribbler and a great three-point shooter, something that you definitely want on your team, as you see here.
Sweeter trying to make a move, but can't go anywhere as he gets double teamed, but he gets it off to Mushrush. Mushrush, bad pass. It's taken away. Ryan Smith, spin move. He's going to go up with it, and it's good. Good defense and good aggressiveness on offense to get the 2 points there for Ryan Smith. Mushrush gets around his man, flying up the court, gets it over to Torres. Torres stays in bounds. Up the shot goes, and the make for Torres. Great hustle there from 25, Jackson Torres. Panthers down by 3. 3 minutes and 8 seconds left as Kenny Lutz drives in, and it's going to be an and one. He just leaned into his man and got the foul call there.
And I don't know about that call, Will, but questionable there as he might have leaned an elbow, but getting the call nonetheless.
Panthers already not doing too great with fouls here. They have 5 in the first quarter, something that they've struggled with for a majority of this season, as Kenny Lutz's shot is no good. Rebounded RJ Fico, who's going to get it to Mushrush. Pass it up the court to Drew Sweeter. It was wide open, but it's tipped. Ryan Smith picked up by Kenny Lutz. Lutz taking it up the court quickly, but he's going to pass it off. Kenny Lutz in the corner now, guarded by Torres. Torres knocks it away, but Jaden Thompson picks it up. Panthers playing some good defense, but just things are not going their way as yet another foul is called on the Panthers in this first quarter.
And as much as you want to change it, Quakertown still struggling with fouls later into the season, as it looks like Jameson Sykes and Trey McCray will be subbing in after this shot.
Sykes, the very tall, very aggressive, and very skilled center for the Panthers. He's a junior, so he'll be here next year. McCrae's only a sophomore, so he will be able to command the team next year as well, as Jaden Thompson's first free throw is good. Out for the Panthers comes Jackson Torres and Drew Sweeter.
And Jackson Torres looks to be going into the training room there. Hopefully no injuries, as he is our leading scorer with 4 points.
Jaden Thompson up. His second shot is good. McCrae taking it up. Thompson's working on him. McCrae, some good ball handling there, as he's able to get past half court, but stop there. Colin Fico, they're going to get a block there on Kenny Lutz, as only the third foul for Hatboro Horsham here.
And maybe a little bit of confusion there on who's throwing in the ball. Looks like it'll be Gavin Mushrush.
Mushrush gets it open to McCrae. McCrae moving a little quickly there, as it's going to get knocked away, but it's going to be out of bounds.
And Quakertown really struggling with their passing right now. Hatboro Horsham seems to just know exactly where they're going, and a lot of turnovers.
Something the Panthers have done exceptionally well all year is their passing game, but tonight something's just off. A lot of passes are getting knocked down and knocked away, as in it goes to Gavin Mushrush, but it's going to be out of bounds on the Panthers.
And another pass taken away there.
Sykes, pass a little too hot to handle. And it looks like they just got a technical on Gavin Mushrush. I'm not sure what for.
And Coach Acosta talking to him, asking what's going on. And seems like these refs might be a little on edge too, trying to keep this game in control. Maybe not as bad on Gavin Mushrush. We're trying to make sure that this game doesn't get too out of control with all the aggression going on. And it looks like he's going to get 2 shots here.
Not certain what happened, but referee had to talk to Mushrush, give him a little bit of an explanation, as the second shot from Shane Phillips is no good. Mason Rush coming in for the Panthers here. Out goes Gavin Mushrush. In it goes. Ryan Smith has it. Over to Shane Phillips. Up the shot goes. It's no good. And it's going to be rebounded by Jaden Thompson. And it's going to be a jump ball. That one's going to Hatboro Horsham, as Panthers out-rebounded there by a much smaller player than Colin Fico.
And as much as you want them to see them improve on their boards, just not seeming as such.
Ryan Smith looking for somewhere to pass it in. Gets it to Kenny Lutz. Lutz over to Phillips. Phillips over to Thompson. Thompson driving in. Jump stop. Pass out. Kenny Lutz for 3. It's no good. And it's going to be rebounded by Jaden Thompson again. Number 4, Ryan Smith at the top. Back to Kenny Lutz. Jaden Thompson bobbles it. Gets through. Euro step and good. That little bobble on the pass from Thompson let him get inside. And just an easy bucket.
And just way too easy for Quakertown. I mean, they have the height advantage on Hatboro Horsham. You cannot be allowing them to take advantage with no advantage.
Quakertown currently down 16-6. Minute 42 seconds left remaining in the first quarter. And foul trouble is one thing I have to say.
Something that...
A lot of fouls.
Yeah, something that Quakertown's been struggling with the entire season. Maybe a little bit more than usual tonight, as it seems like it's being a little aggressive on both sides, but Quakertown getting most of the calls.
Something I haven't even seen yet this year until tonight was a technical foul, and the Panthers already have 2 in the first quarter. Hopefully, not a sign for things to come throughout the game. As Panthers looking to get back in it here, down by 10 as Colin inbounds it to RJ Fico. Looking for somewhere to go, but he's going to get trapped there. Gets it over to Rush. Aggressive defense, but he gets it back to RJ. McCrae now able to get it past half court. McCrae takes a second to stop, set something up. He's going to get it over to RJ Fico. Looking for someone. He gets it over to Sykes. Rush outside the three-point line. Over close. McCrae driving in. The layup is...
You haven't seen much from him. Was putting up a lot of shots this season, but good to see him rushing the paint there. Although not making the shot, good to see that he's willing to take them.
Colin Fiegel gets the inbound, gets it over to Sykes. Wide open, good cut from McCray, but he misses the layup. Rebounded by Shane Phillips, passes up the court. Ryan Smith taking it up quickly. A long pass, but Jaden Thompson handles it into the corner, and it's over to Kenny Lutz. Shane Phillips with it now at the top, over to Ryan Smith. Smith driving.
Whoa.
Ryan Smith.
Thank you.
And they got the call. Ryan Smith ran a marathon. That's all it took for them to call the travel on Hatboro Horsham.
And I was getting really nervous there that they weren't going to call that. I mean, any player could know that that wasn't allowed, and luckily getting the call.
Trey McCray taking it up for the Panthers here. Working one-on-one against Jane Thompson. Now getting double teamed as he gets it over to Mason Rush. Rush able to get past his guy. RJ Fico now out to Trey McCray. McCray stops calling for a play or a screen, but he gives it off to Colin Fico. RJ Fico with it now. Over to Sykes. Sykes back to RJ. Now to Mason Rush. 22 seconds left. Jameson Sykes working one-on-one as he gives it off to McCray. Looks like Sykes is going to set up a screen as McCray's bumped a little bit, but no call. Mason Rush gets past his man. Wide open shot, and it's no good. And they're going to get a double dribble. That one's on Shane Phillips.
And hopefully Quakertown able to get one more shot up here and a make. Passing. Quakertown needs to stay patient. It was good to see last play that they were able to get the open shot. Not able to make it, but keep passing and you'll get those open shots every time.
5.1 seconds left. Rush inbounds it. Colin Fico with it now as his pass is errant and it gets away from Mason Rush. It's going to be Hatboro Horsham ball. It's not the greatest start for the Panthers here so far. A lot of turnovers and a lot of mistakes, especially the fouls. As the pass in, McCray knocks it away, and it's going to be out of bounds. It's going to be Hatboro ball yet again. 1.5 seconds remaining in the first quarter.
And hopefully we see a different Quakertown team coming into the second quarter as first comes to an end here.
Inbound from Ryan Smith. Kenny Lutz is just going to chuck one up, and it's going to go off the backboard. So at the end of the first quarter here, Quakertown Panthers 6, Hatboro Horsham Hatters 16. What have you seen so far, Dalton?
Not a lot of scoring on the offensive side. Not taking a lot of passing. They've had a few times where they've been passing the ball, but forced shots and defensively, I mean, rebounds, fouls. I mean, you can only say it enough for the entire season, but Quakertown's early on season struggles continue late and definitely not benefiting them this game.
Some of the Panthers players have been performing well so far tonight. Sam Wilkin being very aggressive. We haven't seen him in a while, though. And Gavin Mushrush also playing a great game, but the similarity between both those players, they got a tech and they have not come back in since. So who knows how much of them we're going to see for the rest of this game.
And Jackson Torres, good to see him playing aggressively too with 4 points up for Quakertown, but definitely want to see some of the other guys get up there and get some points on the board.
Also want to see some of those open shots being made more often, as Panthers have had a few of them, just not been able to connect.
And coming out of the first quarter, looks like Sam Wilkin is back in the lineup. And this looks more like the starting five for Quakertown. Obviously some changes because of senior night, but
Panthers with the ball here as McCray's going to take it up. McCray gives it off. RJ Fico, who gives it right back to Trey. As he gives it right back to RJ Fico, who's going to give it right back to McCray. We got a two-man game going on right here. Who gives it back to RJ Fico, and finally gets it to Wilkin, who gives it back to RJ, and now back to Trey McCray. Wilkin to Berge. Berge to Fico. Panthers not able to get anything open here as it's just been passing around the three-point line so far. Sykes calling for it inside but doesn't get it. Wilkin still outside the three-point line, gets it into Jameson Sykes. Into Berge, but it goes off his hands and out of bounds.
Right there, though, Quakertown, I mean, they had the opportunity to get a free open bucket, though.
Some things you don't see much from Aiden Berge, especially with that football experience. Does not drop many balls. Kenny Lutz with it now, gives it to Jaden Thompson. Jaden Thompson's going to drive against the taller defender, Sykes, and he makes the layup. No foul call, though. Wilkin driving up the court quickly, looking to make a move. Spin move. Nothing open though. The shot is up, and it's good. Great bucket there by Sam Wilkin, who continues his great season this year. Ryan Smith taking it up. Gets over to Jaden Thompson. Thompson to Phillips. Phillips to Lutz. Lutz's shot is no good. Rebounded Ryan Smith. His layup no good again. Jaden Thompson loses it. Wilkin picks it up, taking it down the court quickly. He's got a man right behind him. And it's going to be a foul. Ryan Smith gets called for it.
And Quakertown needs to take the aggression that they have right now and run away with it. I mean, down by 10, but they can definitely get back into this game. Quakertown needs to stay aggressive as Gavin Mushrush, who is a very aggressive player, is coming back in to replace RJ Fika.
In for Hatboro Horsham is Jaden Tion. In the corner, Sam Wilkin, three-point shot. It's good! Sam Wilkin electrifying the crowd here on senior night.
Sam Wilkin saying he'll do it himself, coming off the bench already with 5 points to enter the second quarter.
Jaden Tion gives it off. Shane Phillips for three, a long three. It's no good. Rebounded by Wilkin. Wilkin's going to take it up the court yet again. Working one-on-one against Ryan Smith. He's going to split two guys. The shot is up. It's just a bit short as it's taken by Hatboro. Hatboro gives it to Kenny Lutz. Lutz over to Smith. Smith commanding his men as it's knocked away by Trey McCray. And they're going to get a foul on McCray there. Very aggressive defense. He was able to get the knock away the first time, but a little too far of a reach in on the second attempt. Panthers took them a little bit, but they're right back in this game. 18-11. Panthers are down currently with 5 minutes and 30 seconds left in the second quarter.
And thanks to Sam Wilkin for that. But Sam Wilkin needs to realize is Gavin Mushrush with some aggressive play there on the floor, throwing it, being reckless by Hatboro, but going to receive it back, and timeout called.
So Quakertown putting some pressure there on Hatboro there. Almost a problem. Almost lost the ball and gave Panthers some free points there, but smart decision by the coach to call the timeout and not lose the ball.
And Sam Wilkin, now that he's starting to take control of the game, start to let the other players eat, the more that he starts playing, the more that they're going to start going to other players. So Quakertown, especially Sam Wilkin, try to get those open buckets to the people who might be wide open.
Panthers have taken a good amount of shots this game, just now starting to land most of them. Specifically, Sam Wilkin, who has most of the Panthers' points tonight. As a little bit of taunting comes from the Hatboro Horsham JV team.
And nothing I'd love more than for Quakertown to be able to silence the little JV team over there. But
taking it up is Ryan Smith. Over to Jaden Tion. In the corner is Shane Phillips for three. It's good. Berge gives it off to Wilkin. He's going to take it up yet again. A very loud JV team for Hatboro Horsham. Berge with it now. Looking for an inside pass, but he can't get it. But he gives it to Mushrush, who gives it off to McCray. Sykes with it now, looking inside, but he's got nobody. McCray trying to get his man to come towards him. As he's going to give it off to Sam Wilkin. Wilkin for a covered three. It's good. Sam Wilkin fired up after a clutch three there. As it looks like the Quakertown Panthers JV team gave that shot 5 big booms.
And Sam Wilkin is pumped. I mean, defense, offense, and maybe 5 steps from Hatboro, but
bucket goes in for Kenny Lutz. In dangerous territory there with Sykes under the basket. He's had some very nice blocks this year. As Wilkin trying to make a move, gets it into Mushrush. Mushrush, nice bucket.
And exactly what I'm talking about. Sam Wilkin there, way to read the play, able to take advantage of the double team, and JV teams, both sides, look to be bickering at each other.
Panthers now hyped up. Gets it in, Kenny Lutz working against Sykes, but tough man to play offense against. As Trey Berge blocks the shot, but it's going to be rebounded and it's going to go in. Brad Davis gets it back.
And Quakertown looking to stay aggressive on offense here.
Wilkin gives it off to McCray. McCray trying to get his people to come towards him so he can give it away, and he gets it off to Wilkin. Wilkin to Mushrush. Mushrush, wide open three. It's good! Gavin Mushrush, a nice three-point shot as the Quakertown bench is very excited, and yet another 5 big booms. It's going to be a foul against Gavin Mushrush again. A little bit too aggressive there against Shane Phillips. And back in for Hatboro Horsham, Jaden Thompson. And back in for Quakertown is Jackson Torres, who takes out Gavin Mushrush.
And Quakertown just down by 6 now. Hard to do math for me sometimes.
Ryan Smith with it now, gives it off to Kenny Lutz. He gives it off Thompson. Thompson's going to take it again, and it's going to be knocked away. Trey McCray picks it up. Panthers with the ball here, chance to make it a one-possession game as McCray taking it up quick, and he's going to get the foul. 2 foul shots there for McCray. As Panthers finding a new life here in the second quarter.
A lot more aggression from this Quakertown team, and it is definitely getting in the head of Hatboro Horsham. Maybe Hatboro Horsham getting a little too comfortable there, and Quakertown taking advantage of it, and Quakertown only down by 5 here.
Quakertown has outscored Hatboro Horsham 15-7 in this second quarter. As in for Hatboro Horsham is Shane Phillips, and that's all. Ryan Smith has it now. Going to pass it up quick to Jaden Thompson, working against Torres. Torres, what's the foul? It's going to be on Torres.
I don't know about that one, but
Torres, who's great at taking charges, was not able to get one there.
and it looks like RJ Figo's getting off the bench here.
Fico, a big impact player for the Panthers, a big body, working down there in the paint. He's had a good year his senior year.
And he's played good offense and defensively as Jaden Thompson hits his first shot.
Out for the Panthers comes Torres, and in goes Fico. Thompson readying for his second shot here. Big deep breath. Up it goes, and it's no good. Quakertown student section looks like it got to Hatboro Horsham for a second there as they're down 26-20 with 2 minutes and 25 seconds left in the second quarter.
And there's nothing better than getting into the first or second half up, so hopefully Quakertown can take advantage of Aiden Berge.
Berge's going to get the foul call, and he's going to go to the line for 2 more foul shots. Quakertown just slowly crawling their way right back into this game. Playing a lot better defense, a lot more discipline, a lot less fouls here in the second quarter, and it showed. As Berge's first shot is no good. Berge, a very good shooter, rare miss from him. His second shot is up, and it's good. Quakertown down by 5 here. Bringing it up is Ryan Smith. Looking for Lutz, but doesn't have him. Gives it off to Shane Phillips. Phillips back to Smith. Smith looking for a man. He doesn't have one, but he gets it off to Thompson. Thompson being guarded by RJ Fico. Good defense there as it's knocked away by Berge, but it's going to go out of bounds.
And
good defense.
Back to RJ Fico defense. Played a great defensive match against PW. And looks like to be continuing against Jaden Smith here in this game.
In for the Panthers is Mason Rush, and out goes Sam Wilkin. Taking it up the court is Ryan Smith here. Gets it into Lutz. Lutz being guarded by Rush. Rush playing some good hard defense. As Jaden Thompson's going to drive in. It's Jamison Sykes with the good defense, but it's rebounded by Phillips, and it goes in. Jamison Sykes doing what he does best and knocking shots away right at the rim.
And although Quakertown still letting up the bucket, something to be hype about as
Trey McCray is fouled by Ryan Smith there. Panther JV team very excited.
And I know there's nothing more than this Quakertown JV team would like to see than see Hatboro Horsham lose right now, especially with all that their JV team is talking over there.
You can see some of the students in the Panthers student section saying something to Ryan Smith as he goes off the court. And the players are continuing to yell, or fans are continuing to yell at him. As in it goes to Trey McCray. McCray trying to do something here as he gives it off to Berge. Berge to Rush. Now over to Sykes. Gives it off to Wilkin. And back to McCray, who gives it to Berge. A little bit of an errant pass there, but Rush gathers it as he gives it off to Sykes. Sykes, his man playing back off of him. Now Berge's got it as McCray loses it but gets it back. Gives it to Sykes. Some soft defense there on Jamison. But he gives it off to Rush, who gives it to Wilkin. Wilkin taking his time here. 40 seconds left. Panthers down by 7 in the first half. He's just going to give it off to McCray. Panthers might be looking to take the last shot here, burn some clock. McCray just dribbling in place, taking his time, giving his players a break. Nothing much happening here, but Thompson inching closer as McCray finally makes a move, gives it off to Mason Rush. He's trying to split his man. He does, and it's knocked away by Thompson. Thompson now has it, and he gets a travel there called. Thompson, a lot of steps in a very short amount of time.
I'd like to see Quakertown maybe put a little bit more screens up. Not really getting anything going on the offensive side.
8 seconds left. Wilkin trying to get a shot up before halftime. As it looks like he's going to get one up. It's up. No good. As it's an air ball way off to the left. And at the end of this second half, Panthers fighting their way back into this one, 28-21. And as we go into halftime, we would like to thank our game day sponsor, Mercatino Italiano, located in the Trainers Corner Shopping Center. Mercatino Italiano offers a wide selection of imported goods and products as well as items from local vendors. It's a great place to explore the tastes of Italy and enjoy its selection of meats, cheeses, homemade and ready-to-eat meals, and so much more. Visit us to see what we have to offer, featured products, and exciting events.
You know what they say? Yummy.
What have you seen so far here, Dalton, in the first half that you think the Panthers are going to improve on in the second?
I mean, staying aggressive offensively, not really able to get any shots up or anything. So, Quakertown, I'd love to see coming out of this second or first half with some more shots up.
All right, as the halftime festivities begin, we would like to thank you all for listening. We will be right back.
What's up, Panthers, and welcome back to Halftime with Fleck. Today, I'm here with senior basketball player, RJ Fico. Welcome to the show, RJ.
Thanks for having me. I appreciate it.
So, today, we're going to start off with a basic question. How long have you been playing basketball?
Been playing basketball for a while, probably ever since 3rd or 4th grade.
With a twin brother also on the team, how would you say that affects your playing style and anything else involving the sport?
I mean, just growing up, we used to always just go at it, play one-on-one all the time. So I think that just I can give thanks to him for making me the player I am today.
Kind of piggybacking off of that last question, what makes you so passionate to keep the drive going in a long-term athletic position? Yeah, I'm the same way. What are your thoughts on tonight's matchup against Dirt Ridge?
I think it'll be a great game. I think we can take advantage of our bigs, Jameson Sykes and Aiden Berge in the posts, because they're a smaller team. But we got big guys we can get in there.
Are there any key components that you would like to work on as a person by yourself?
What do you mean key mechanics? Like skill,
Like any fundamentals that you would like to pursue and work on within the next few games?
I haven't started off hot shooting, and I know I believe in myself as a good shooter, so I think I just need to get the ball in the basket more. Yeah.
Also, kind of piggybacking off of that question, you guys seem to struggle with shot selection the past game or two. What has the team as a whole been doing to work on that?
Well, first I'll talk about the shot selection. It's to piggyback off what I said earlier with getting it to the bigs. We do really well when we do get it inside and score. We get to the free throw line and we get some shots up, as opposed to just chucking up some threes sometimes. So we've just been in practice, just working on doing some live 5-on-5 and trying to get it inside, trying to let our guys go to work.
Is there any pieces of advice from a current coach, a past coach, anybody that's kind of motivated you? Is there a piece of advice that you still carry with you from one of those people to your gameplay today?
I'm sure this is one that's heard a lot. My assistant coach, Coach Mack. When you make a mistake, you wanna fix it. You don't want to keep making that same mistake. He says that doing the same thing, it's the definition of insanity. He's doing the same thing over and over again, expecting different results.
Yep. With Matt Thomas out with a leg injury, how do you think that's going to affect gameplay and other players' play styles?
It might just... Matt's a really good facilitator. He has an eye to pass the ball, and he's also a great scorer. I just think we just need our other guards, me included. I can play the two as well, to step up and be ready.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that concludes our show for today. Thank you, RJ.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Welcome back, everybody, as the Panthers here are currently trailing the Hatboro Horsham Hatters 28-21. Panthers, after having a mess of a first quarter, had bounced back in the second and put up a lot of points and held Hatboro Horsham to only just 10 points.
A low-scoring game for Quakertown, although they did suffer a 24-72 loss to Plymouth Whitemarsh. But obviously with the players on that team.
Not the greatest game of all time, but hopefully the Panthers can rebound and win this one tonight.
Especially on senior night.
Senior night tonight, you will never forget. Always one of the most fun nights of your life.
I mean, why didn't I get a senior night? I mean, I'm a senior and I'm commentating on these games.
You also don't play, though, Dalton.
All right,
so
you're right.
Hatboro Horsham's going to start out with the ball here as Kenny Lutz gives it in. Ryan Smith. Ryan Smith working against McCrae. As Lutz wants the ball, and he's trying to get it to him, but Wilkin with some hard defense. But he gets it over to Lutz. Lutz to Thompson. Back to Lutz on a handoff.
Right
and it's going to go off of Lutz's leg and out of bounds. Quakertown ball.
And that aggression from Quakertown continues as Berge getting into the face there.
Gene Thompson guarding McCrae there. McCrae gives it off to Berge. Berge guarded by Phillips. Gives it off to Mushrush, who gets it to Sykes down low. Sykes working against a smaller defender, drives in, the shot up, no good, but Sykes is going to get the rebound, and it's going to be on Hatboro Horsham. It's going to be Quakertown ball underneath the net after the foul.
And a good play there for Jameson Sykes to be aggressive and get in the paint, not getting the shot, but able to get his rebound, and Quakertown hopefully get something else done.
As Trey McCrae taking a second to tie his shoe, hopefully with a double knot. As my mom likes to call it, a soccer knot. As McCrae with it now outside the three-point line. Pass is tipped away. Kenny Lutz on a breakaway. He gets it up. McCrae. He tipped it as it was coming off the backboard, but it went back in. I didn't know McCrae could get up like that.
I was going to say that too. I did not expect him to be able to get up there, but
very impressive. As Wilkin bringing up the court, gets it over to Berge. And it's going to be a backcourt violation as apparently Berge was behind the court. He tried to jump.
Pass might have been a little too early there by Wilkin, but
JV team for Hatboro Horsham letting the Panthers hear it. As it's going to be Ryan Smith, and Kenny Lutz takes a spill underneath the net. Ryan Smith gives it over to Lutz, being guarded by Sykes. Sykes with some good defense. Lutz can't get a shot. Jaden Thompson gives it off. Ryan Smith now. Back to Lutz, over to Phillips. He gives it right back off to Lutz. Lutz with it now, working against Jamison Sykes. Gives it off. It's going to be over to Lutz in the corner. As it's just going to be a passing game right now. As it's knocked away, Wilkin has it, taking it down the court. He's going to Euro step. Up he goes, and a good bucket by Sam Wilkin.
And the cheerleaders go crazy on the bench for Sam Wilkin. Starting off strong on the offensive performance.
Kenny Lutz with it now. Gets it over to Shane Phillips, who gives it right back. Lutz trying to do something here, but he's got not many places to go as Panthers playing some good defense. A little bit of an exchange, but it's going to go out to Kenny Lutz. Shane Phillips, a little frustrated he didn't get it in the corner there. Ryan Smith with it now, guarded by Berge. Berge playing some good defense. Phillips with it now, driving in against Sykes. The shot is up and good. A little two-point jumper there. Sam Wilkin taking it up the court. A slow dribble as he gives it off to Berge, who has it knocked out of his hands. And it's going to go off Phillips, and it's going to be Quakertown ball.
And a lot of nothing going on here, to be honest. Nothing too extravagant, just as Berge lets out a big scream there. Nobody's moving around.
McCrae trying to take it up here, but good defense by Jaden Thompson. Berge with it. And it looks like they're going to get a foul on the Panthers. It's going to be McCrae. Panthers having some trouble in the odd number quarters here.
Yeah, seems like Quakertown really can't get anything going. As something to note is Ethan Trusty getting the water out. Senior night for him as well.
Ryan Smith trying to get in there, but loses it. Gets it back, gives it off to Thompson. Thompson in, and it's going to be no good. Rebounded by Sykes. He got that one away from Brad Davis, as it's going to be McCray who's going to take it up the court for the Panthers. Into Sykes, but it's picked up by Phillips. Phillips taking up the court into Smith. The shot is up and good. A very tough layup by Ryan Smith there, as Quakertown calls a timeout. Score is 34-23. Your Panthers are down with 4 minutes and 39 seconds left in the third quarter. Panthers improved a lot in the second quarter, but the third quarter they've devolved back into the mess that was the first quarter.
And Quakertown can't wait for the end of the game to start being good. I mean, Quakertown, they have the ability to be able to come back from this game, but they cannot wait.
Panthers very good in the fourth quarter this year, just they need to start being better in the third.
Yes.
Again, we'd like to thank the game day sponsor, Mercatino Italiano. Run by some family friends of mine, love the place. Been there quite a lot.
Grandma goes there all the time. She loves it. I mean, she's Italian, so it's good to be able to get that locality of Italian food.
Loves it for a good reason.
Yeah.
Panthers trying to get back into this game here. Down by 11 is not the situation you want to be in on senior night.
Definitely not, but Quakertown not really showing anything right now coming out of the second half. And I know coach isn't happy, but hopefully Quakertown can get a spark and get this team going.
Quakertown's football team also played Hatboro Horsham on their senior night, and result was a lot different. Panthers put up 50, Hatboro put up 7. As McCray looking to do something, gives it off to Mushrush back in the game. Sam Wilkin with it now in the corner. Wilkin looking for something but has nothing. Mushrush with it, gives it over to Sykes, over to McCray. McCray has his pass knocked away. Ryan Smith, but McCray picks it back up. Sykes is up. He goes for the dunk, but it's knocked away. There's no foul as Sykes just got smacked. Hatboro with it now. Kenny Lutz trying to make something happen. Gives it off. Shane Phillips with it now. Gives it back to Lutz.
And might have to mute myself after that call. I mean, really don't know. As Sam Wilkin gets the tip on it. Staying aggressive.
No travel called. As Ryan Smith has it under the basket. Looking for a shot out to Jaden Thompson. Thompson over. Lutz has it now. Lutz can't get anything. Jaden Thompson shot fake. Knocked away by Torres, but picked up by Lutz, who's going to slow it down. Lutz pass is handled by Ryan Smith. A weird pass there. Euro step, loses it. Wilkin has it now. Driving down the court. Fast break. He's got Thompson right behind him. The Euro step again, and it's good! Quakertown is going to get an and one on a nice layup by Sam Wilkin.
Staying aggressive. Quakertown not out of this game yet, and honestly, that momentum is going to build up this team as Mason Rush and Colin Feig are going to come in for some substitutes.
Acting job down there by Ryan Smith trying to draw the charge. It's pretty good. I almost thought he had it myself. Get that man an Emmy.
And Quakertown looking to just bring this game right back into where it was at.
First shot from Wilkin is good as the Panthers get a three-point play there. Down by 8 with 3 minutes and 10 seconds left in the third quarter. Ryan Smith doing what he's done all game and taking it up the court. And the many times it has happened before, gives it off to Lutz. Phillips for a long three is no good. And the ball is loose. It's taken by Rush. Rush driving it up the court. Got a man behind him. He's going to try and get in there, and it's knocked away. Shane Phillips with a nice block as Kenny Lutz taking it back up the court on another fast break.
Boom.
It's stolen by Mushrush, who got all ball, but he's going to get a foul call on him.
And Quakertown cannot get any calls this game.
And they're going to get Coach DaCosta there as Gavin Mushrush with a perfectly clean rip of the ball gets called for a foul, and DaCosta is not happy. And Acosta getting in a little bit of trouble and making not the greatest situation here for the Panthers, but out goes Mush Rush, in comes RJ Fico.
And I mean, not to say anything, that ref really loves to call his fouls. Yeah, I mean, seems like he might have it out for us, but.
Pass is tipped away by Torres, and it's going to go out of bounds. It's going to be Hatboro, or no, bad pass by Hatboro, goes to Quakertown.
And Acosta still exchanging some words with the refs there, still trying to understand what happened, and might be going back to that Jamison Sykes play where he went up for it, but.
Wilkin taking up the court here. Spin move against Lutz is not going to work. And it's going to be taken away. Jaden Thompson bringing it up the court now, gets it over, up it goes, and the layup is good.
And you'd think this Hatboro team just won the championship the way they're acting.
Wilkin stops his dribble a little early, but gets it off to Torres. Torres is wide open, but doesn't take the shot. Fico gives it off. Rush has it now at the three-point line, who gives it over to Colin Fico. Looking for somebody, and he gets it to his brother, RJ. RJ to Sam. Sam for three. No good. Rebounded by Ryan Smith. Kenny Lutz with it now, going up against Wilkin, and it's good layup. As Panthers now down by 12 here with 1:45 seconds left in the third quarter. Wilkin working against Lutz. Gives it off to Torres. Torres with a wide open shot, still not shooting, as he gives it off back to Wilkin. Wilkin slings it to RJ. RJ Fico trying to dribble in. He passes it off. Wilkin has it. The three is no good. Rebounded by Jaden Thompson. Panthers playing some aggressive defense. Get in there. But it's picked back right back up by Hatboro Horsham. Jaden Thompson gets it in. The layup is good. A problem for the Panthers here is they're getting very good penetration under the basket. Wilkin taking it back up. Torres has it now. He's wide open, but he won't shoot. Torres, up it goes now. Not good.
Interesting shot selection there.
Shane Phillips taking up the court, pass it out. Ryan Smith in the corner. Won't take his shot. He's going to run around. Kenny Lutz with it now. Lutz over to Smith. Smith's just going to hold the ball here. He's going to wait for somebody to come up to him as Wilkins right there with him. Just gives it off to Lutz. Hatboro Horsham looking to run the clock down here as there's only 25 seconds left.
And I haven't seen Aiden Berge in for a little bit.
Ryan Smith working against Wilkin here. As Lutz has it now. Lutz working against Mason Rush. Gets it off. Shane Phillips in the corner for three. No good. Rebounded by Horsham. The foul's on Torres.
And just third quarter here, Quakertown not playing their game, not getting anything down. Defense is getting sloppy, and I mean, they had a few plays, but Quakertown just really struggling.
First shot is no good. Quakertown, after outscoring Hatboro Horsham by a wide margin in the second quarter, is getting pummeled here in the third. Inbounds, 4 seconds left. McCray taking it up, trying to get a shot up. He does. Oh, almost goes in as it's off the rim. At the end of the third quarter here, your Panthers 26 and the Hatboro Horsham Hatters 41.
And I mean, Quakertown, no, I got nothing. I mean, Quakertown not playing the game that I'm used to. Definitely struggling on both sides of the ball this third quarter, and playing as such as seems like nothing is going their way. And right when they build that momentum, it seems to just automatically get drained out by this aggressive Hatboro team. So hopefully this fourth quarter, only down by 15 here. Game's not put away yet, but a lot needs to be done in this last quarter here if they want to win this game.
They've seen miracles happen. Panthers do have a chance to come back and win this one. Like I referenced earlier this season, Tracy McGrady, 13 points, 30 seconds. Who knows? Maybe Wilkin can do that.
And he does have the ability. I mean, 4-year starter, and it's senior night. I mean, maybe we'll get some luck in there, but
there's no better night to do it than tonight.
Definitely.
It's going to be Hatboro Horsham ball, or a Quakertown ball coming out of the third quarter. In for the Panthers, Mason Rush, RJ Fico, Colin Fico, Trey McCray, and Jamison Sykes. McCray with it now, looking to get it in, but his pass is stuffed. He gets it back, though.
Like to see some threes here from Quakertown, see if they can drain the ball, but any shot matters at this point, so.
Rush has it in the corner. Gives it off to McCray, who gets it to RJ Fico. He's just going to pass it right back to McCray. Quakertown taking their time to get a shot off here, as McCray is far away from the three-point line, just dribbling it. As it's going to go off Jaden Thompson, who is just waiting for that pass. Quakertown ball, but offense very stale looking here in this fourth quarter.
And they need some momentum, and I mean, Sam Wilkin is that guy, but right now he's on the bench, so.
Panthers need somebody else to step up for them, as McCray is ripping the ball around, and it's going to be a foul. It looks like they're going to get Shane Phillips there. Quakertown ball on the sideline.
And other than Colin and RJ Fico, a little bit younger players on the court right now, so definitely need to see them get a little momentum going as Mason Rush.
Under the basket, his shot is good. Little fadeaway jumper there. Quakertown playing aggressive against Hatboro Horsham. But Kenny Lutz is going to be able to take it all the way coast to coast. His shot is blocked. He gets it up with the other hand, but it's going to be picked up by Jaden Thompson, and Hatboro Horsham calls a timeout.
Don't know how that wasn't a jump ball there. I mean, there's a man with the hand on the ball, but and also don't even really know what happened that play. Never seen a shot go that high, but
it looked like Sykes blocked it with one hand, and Kenny Lutz picked it back up with the other and got the shot up on top of the backboard. I don't know how that happened, but
definitely interesting play there. 7 minutes left to go in this game, down by 13. If there's any player that was out on the court right now to be able to make this comeback, it would be Mason Rush. That man against Penn Ridge played a great end game. You've seen him do it countless times and times again where he's able to come off the bench and shoot his shots. Sadly, not always getting the ball to him, but when it does, you're never disappointed.
Panthers have been struggling for the last 10 minutes here in game time. Not able to get much going here, as the offense just not able to penetrate, not able to get many points. As the inbound goes to Lutz, Lutz's shot is up and no good. It's going to go off Hatboro Horsham, and it's going to be Quakertown ball.
And that is something they need, is Sam Wilkins going to sub in for, looks like RJ Fico there.
Yes, it is. They're giving overrated chance. I'm not sure who to, but Trey McCray taking it up the court here now.
The overrated 3-13 team. Don't know the hype we have, but
Wilkin with it now. Over to Sykes. Sykes out. Mason Rush for three. No good. Off the front of the rim. Rebounded by Hatboro Horsham, as it looks like Shane Phillips is going to take it up the court. He's going to give it off to Ryan Smith, who's going to try and penetrate, but gives it off to Jaden Thompson instead. Wide open, Kenny Lutz. He's too far away to take a shot. Shane Phillips with it now, number 33. He's going to give it off. Ryan Smith back to Lutz, a connection we've seen a lot so far tonight. Smith trying to drive in, but he's got nowhere to go. Good defense. Shane Phillips almost loses it as Wilkin tries to go for the steal, won't get it. Jaden Thompson making a move, and it's knocked away. It's going to be Hatboro ball here. Good defense by the Panthers underneath, not letting them get in there and get any easy buckets.
And want to stay aggressive here. 5 minutes, 50 seconds left. Still able to make a comeback, just got to stay aggressive. And you're seeing that here.
Colin Fico playing some very aggressive defense, and they get the call on him on the end. Fico gave him a bear hug up past the three-point line, but as soon as he touches his back inside the paint, it's a foul. A little confusing, but there's a foul on that play, nonetheless.
Something confusing to me is that I have not seen Aiden Berge come into the game for quite some time now. Wondering if anything is going on injury-wise, but nonetheless.
He's had very minimal time since that technical foul in the first quarter. Horsham looking to inbound the ball here. It's going to go up to Lutz. Lutz gives it off. Shane Phillips has it now. Phillips gives it away. The pass goes to Kenny Lutz, number 15, who's going to give it off to 22 Thompson. Thompson looking to split his man. He does. Gets under the basket. The shot is up and good. Hatboro Horsham yet again. Once they get that penetration under the basket, it's quite hard to stop them, especially the big man, number 14. McCray looking for something here. He's got nothing. Wilkin working against Jaden Thompson, trying to get a shot off. He's double teamed in the corner. And the pass is taken away. Shane Phillips has it now. Gives it off. Kenny Lutz working against Wilkin. Good moves by Lutz, is able to get him away from Wilkin, as it looks like Hatboro Horsham is just going to try and take their time. Out, Shane Phillips for three. It's good. As Panthers, looks like they're starting to lose hope, the bench and the players, as they're now down by 18 with 4 minutes and 35 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Wilkin driving in, trying to get some points, but he can't. Mason Rush out at the three-point line, double teamed, and the pass is going to be going away. It's picked up by Phillips, who gets a nice pass to Lutz, and it's going to be Hatboro ball. Another turnover, and that's the number one thing that's been killing them so far in the fourth quarter.
Time and time again, Quakertown.
Another three is no good for Phillips. Rebounded by Horsham. Jane Thompson, it's swatted away by McCray, who came flying in from the back. Mason Rush, the jump, the shot, no good. Rebounded by Colin Fico, and there's going to be a foul. Ryan Smith gets called there. What a block by Trey McCray. The shot was about to go up from Jaden Thompson, and McCray came flying in and swatted it down above his head.
And a great play there by Trey McCray to stay aggressive despite not having the most momentum. And
Colin Fico looking to take a shot here. His first shot's good. As Hatboro Horsham JV team letting the Panthers hear it tonight.
very interesting chant there. Once again, we're 3-13, about to be 3-14. So, I mean,
Colin Fico's second shot is up here, and it's good.
and somebody doesn't have a good haircut, and Hatboro is letting them know as they say, "Who's your barber?" Would love to know who that's pointed to.
Berge guarding Kenny Lutz down. Panthers pressing, trying to get some pressure now, as they will, but Jaden Thompson gets it, swings it. Shane Phillips in the corner for three is no good. As Thompson came down on top of Wilkin, but no foul. As Wilkin gets tripped up, and it's picked up by Ryan Smith. Ryan Smith working against Berge. He's going to get by him. Berge knocks it out of his hand, but it's going to be a timeout by Hatboro Horsham. Panthers playing some good defense there, but looks like it's going to be in vain, as with 3 minutes and 27 seconds left, Panthers are now down by 16, their second largest deficit of the day.
And they're going to need a few three-pointers if they want to get back into this game. They're going to need a lot of defensive stops. I mean, odds are against them right now, but anything is possible. So looking forward to seeing what Quakertown may be able to do here with 3 minutes and 30 seconds remaining.
Panthers game planning in the huddle over there. It seems each quarter when they fix one thing, another problem arises. First quarter it was the foul, second quarter rebounds, third quarter they played well, and now the fourth quarter it's the turnovers. As it looks like they're having a little cheering battle between Quakertown and Hatboro Horsham's JV teams. It's fun watching them get into it.
Yeah, definitely would like to be the team that's winning, but I guess it's
To each their own.
I guess it's somewhat fun.
Ryan Smith with it, working against Wilkin. Looks like they're just trying to take some time off the clock here as Kenny Lutz has it. Almost lost it. He gets it over. Shane Phillips has it now. Pass to Lutz, too hot to handle, but picked up by Jaden Thompson.
I like that
Berge
show.
guarding Jaden Thompson. And they're going to get him for a foul. Reach in there.
Aiden Berge, talk about him. Good player, not just on the court, but off the court as well, helping the community out. Saw him planting some flowers the other day at a garden for the community. He's a great guy all around and a great player.
Up goes Ryan Smith. It's blocked, but a foul by Mushrush. And speaking of Aiden Berge, I'd like to congratulate him for being nominated the Quakertown Panthers football team Minnie Maxwell Award winner this year.
And did he play a great season? I mean, one of the notable ones is that Satterton game right at the end there when he was able to get a deflection caught off one of the players' shoes and for a touchdown. Sparked one of the best comebacks I've seen in Quakertown's history.
A lot of fun being a part of it.
Yep, and I might have ran onto the field that day.
A little preemptively.
Yeah, a little out of instinct there, ran onto the field mid-celebration.
Took me a second to realize what was going on, but as soon as I saw Matt catch that ball, I ran away from the line of scrimmage as soon as I could.
And definitely an exciting play for Quakertown.
Second shot from Smith is good. I don't know about the comeback here, but Panthers trying to salvage what they have left of this game.
And definitely don't want to get a loss is a loss despite any score as Sam Wilkin drains
Step
a
back three. Great shot by Sam Wilkin.
And like I said earlier, I'd have loved that a few quarters ago, but and
Ryan Smith having trouble keeping his footing, and it's going to go off him. It's going to be Quakertown ball.
And maybe we're letting this game go too early here as we still have some time. Sam Wilkin gets another three up there. That could be beneficial. See what happens here.
Wilkin again gets it over. McCray has it now. McCray driving. His shot is up and no good, but they're going to get Ryan Smith for the foul.
2:12 left in this game. Down by 14. These two free throws would make us just down by 12. 4 times 3 is
12.
12. So,
very good.
So Quakertown's able to get the ball back. They just need 4 threes and they can tie this game up if they get all the stops. And 2 minutes and 12 seconds. A 3 a second. Or no, a three of 30 seconds.
McCray's shots. His first one's good. Second one is no good. Rebounded by Horsham.
And scratch all I just said. But turnover.
The steal. McCray's
Whoa.
shot, no good.
Berge.
Rebounded. It's going to be Kenny Lutz gets it out of the pile. Shane Phillips pass up. Ryan Smith over to Gene Thompson in. Easy layup, wide open shot for number 14.
And 3-pointer is needed here.
As you can hear the chants coming from the Hatboro Horsham crowd, you can hear the Start the Buses chants, even though we're the home team.
So their bus, I actually saw it sitting outside, parked right next to it. So I think their bus might be heating up right now, but
I don't know. The bus was on when I walked in here at 6:30, so it could still be on.
been on the entire time.
Wilkin inbound. Torres gets it over RJ Fico. Over to McCray. Back to Wilkin. Wilkin, another step back three. That one is no good. As Torres, they're going to call Torres for the foul. Torres just got thrown by Ryan Smith, and they're calling him for the foul. And oh boy, is the crowd here letting them have it. Torres ejected from the game. I'm not sure what just happened, but a very incorrect call there. Ryan Smith has it now. Guarded heavily by Colin Fico and others, but he gets it off. Kenny Lutz is just going to hold it. He's going to give it back to Smith, and they're going to get Fico for the foul. Not much else you do there.
And this game looks like it's going to be dying down here. Quakertown moving the record down to 3-14. Looks like their playoff contention, too, might be out of play as well with this loss.
Hatboro Horsham going to improve to 8-10 after this game. A lot better than their football record, that's for sure. One of the very few sports that Hatboro Horsham is good at.
And I wouldn't even say they're that good, but Drew Sweeter is going to be subbing in for Trey McCray here. Looks like Coach DeCosta is going to be accepting the loss tonight. Not that Drew Sweeter coming in means that, but
second shot from Smith is good. Wilkin taking it up the court. Minute and 10 seconds left. Working against Thompson. Pass is batted away, but right back into the hands of Wilkin.
And I feel a clutch three coming from Sam Wilkin here or Drew Sweeter. I'd love to see him get a shot. Oh.
It's going to be knocked out of his hands by Jaden Thompson. It's going to be Quakertown ball. As ball security has been a problem for the Panthers tonight.
Haven't been able to hold it tight.
Drew Sweeter gets a three-pointer up.
Oh.
No good. As you can hear the crowd's anticipation for that one.
And hopefully getting another one.
As there's no foul called, Kenny Lutz gives it off to Shane Phillips, who's going to be fouled. 40 seconds left. Panthers down by 16.
And I'd love to see Drew Sweeter maybe get a few points up first of the season at a home game.
Shane Phillips is going to be taking the shots here. His first one is no good.
And I mean, we should have fouled him the entire game. Hatboro Horsham really struggling on their free throws. I mean, only making about 5 or 6 this game, and they've had multiple opportunities at the line. And
second shot by Phillips is no good. Rebounded by R.J. Fico, who gives it to Wilkin.
let's see if Drew can get a shot up again.
Wilkin could be looking
There
for
it
him.
is.
He is. Oh, Sweeter had the shot. A
doesn't
long
care.
three.
Oh!
It's good! And the whole
Drew
stadium
Sweeter.
explodes. With 30 seconds left, Drew Sweeter hits the three.
And I mean, we should have had him in the game, man. And
Lutz
he is
has
pumped.
it now. They're just going to run the clock out, and I think the Panthers are just going to let them. As even with the 50-37 loss tonight, Panthers got one fun thing out of the game, and that was the Drew Sweeter three-pointer right at the end.
Bang, bang, bang. Drew Sweeter.
So at the end of the game, we've said it before, we've said it at almost every home game this year. Fouls, turnovers, rebounds. Panthers just got out-hustled and outplayed tonight.
And no reason that Quakertown should have lost that game tonight, but regardless, game over and nothing you can do. So hopefully some tough competition coming up with Upper Dublin, one of the top leagues or teams in the country.
And as we come to a close here, one more time, we'd like to thank our game day sponsor, Mercatino Italiano. It is located in the Trainers Corner Shopping Center. Mercatino Italiano offers a wide selection of imported goods and products, as well as items from local vendors. It's a great place to explore the taste of Italy and enjoy a selection of meats, cheeses, homemade and ready-to-eat meals, and so much more. Visit us to see what we have to offer, featured products, and exciting events.
Sounds yummy. I hope to see you guys there. I'll be there. At any point, I'll just be there 24/7. It's a great place. And as we end tonight, I'm wishing you all well.
One final message before the game comes to a close. We hope you're all cheering on the Eagles this Sunday as they face the Washington Commanders for the NFC Championship game for a trip to the Super Bowl. As we come to a close, we would like to thank you all for tuning in. We would like to thank anybody who showed up in person to help support the team. And we wish you all a very good night.
Have a good night.